assessment of the fighters.
The three judges scoring this contest ringside are and when the action begins, the referee for the fight, Amir Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, are you ready for thunder? Live from Kingdom of Roscoe City in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Jeddah Season presents the Super Boxing League. And now, first we introduce the red corner, holding a professional record of 45 wins and 5 losses, standing at 5 feet 7 inches and weighing at 65.9 kilograms. Hailing from Sydney, Australia, the former IBF featherweight champion, make some noise for Billy the Kid Now his opponent, this fighter holds a professional record of 33 wins and 5 losses. Standing at 58.5 inches and weighing in at 66.4 kilograms, hailing from the United Kingdom, the two-time former WBC World Champion, Butcher and Sudan 4, Amir Khan.
So Ian John Lewis is the man in charge. And after the work of the understated ring announcer is done, we are ready to see what Amir Khan has left and how much we'll learn about it against an opponent who is significantly smaller, certainly in terms of the career that he's had. Will we see an explosive Amir Khan, a cautious one? We don't know. Billy Dibb needs to survive, use his skill, and then see where he is. So after what feels like an eternity, we're underway. Again, the curiosity of the first names on the graphic there. The king against the kid. I'm just looking to box behind that jab in the early stages and feeling that anything other than an explosive early finish would be a disappointment.
Slow start from Dibb, just on the outside there, just having a look at Amir Khan. That may have just confused Khan a little bit. I think he may have expected Dibb to come out on that front foot and try and close the gap down, but Dibb just staying on the outside. That right hand that he's looking for.
And appointed by Kevin Farmer last August for the IBF title, and comfortably as well, and called it a day after that. But has since returned, and then this chance came from nowhere, really, after Neeraj Goyat pulled out, got the call, and of course, it's a good payday for him. He responded. Khan just stalking him, though, in these early stages.
And that's what Khan's got to do in the early stages here, Dave. You just keep working with that jab, and just, you know, if your opponent doesn't want to come forward, you've got to try and make him come forward and trigger him off with those jabs, keeping him at distance. Then as he comes forward, then adjust the feet and bring him onto the shots. But Dib, reluctant at this stage, just staying on the outside, trying to get Khan just to overcommit with the jab and overreach. But there's that blistering hand speed that we spoke about.
Billy Dib says, is that all you've got? Fairness to him, he's lasted longer than Phil Le Greco. Virgil Hunter said as they parted, the hand speed still there. His judgment of distance has gone. And that's what Hunter really pointed out about Amir Khan. Foot movement gone as well. Started to get slow on his feet. That was his view. Khan, of course, disagrees.
A fairly comfortable round for Amir Khan, I thought there. Didn't have a lot to do, only because Dib was just content to just staying on the outside. Scouting mission for him, just taking a look at Khan. Not a lot landed from both boxers, but what did land was probably from Khan, so he's definitely won the round.
There's Hughie Fury. Terry Kay's there as well. Probably still a little bit stunned, Hughie Fury, by just how surreal his fight against Samuel Peter was. Billy Hussein, by the way, Nettles Nasser in that Billy Dib corner. Nettles Nasser looks after a very small stable of Saudi Arabian fighters here in Jeddah. Interesting character himself. Into round two, and Dib is trying to give Amir Khan something to think about. It's not just the fact he's had to come up in weight, it's a fact got the fight at such late notice as well.
Yeah, all credit for him for taking the contest. Billy Dib at late notice. Just interesting tactics now from him, staying on the outside again, just waiting, picking his opportunities. But he's probably launching his attacks from too far out there, you see, that's why he just walked onto the shot there. So they're jumping in, and he's taking risks. Going to measure more with the jab, but Khan is just starting to find his measure now, and his distance better.
And Dib goes down through a left hook of his own, but Khan's hands were too fast. Counts up to 8, and Dib gets to his feet. Feels Amir Khan's power for the first time. He feels it again. I suspect he might stay down.
Yeah, we spoke about it earlier, didn't we, about him going in with featherweights and super feathers, but the speed and the power for welterweight is totally different. And now he just made the mistake and walked onto the shot. So he's got to measure his distance a little bit better as Billy Dib. Can't afford to launch in the way he has been doing from the outside.
Great hand speed again there from Khan. It's always been his calling card. Dib trying to throw something back. Amir Khan was just getting some advice from his corner there, looking over at them anyway. Dib on the move on the outside.
What Khan needs to do nowadays, probably the odd feints with the front foot or front hand, just to trigger his opponents to come forward. Dib's feet aren't that quick as he's coming forward, so that will give Khan just time to adjust his feet and bring him on to punches. So he just needs to trigger the attack off.
He led with the left hook that time, and it really shook Billy Dib. And you know, whatever you think of it, listen to the noise inside this arena.
So he's too far out there, Billy Dib. He's trying to land the left hook, too far out of range, and he walks onto a left hook of his own. Bang, there it is there from Amir Khan. It's a good shot, well-timed, accuracy. But Dib leading with the hook from too far out. He's paid the price there.
Amir Khan, nice and relaxed. And any more mistakes like that from Billy Dib, and you think he might have been out of there in the third here.
It's actually a bad punch to lead with, Dave, the left hook. You're always guessing at the target. You're having to throw it from distance. And if you miss, and you're right off balance, and you risk walking onto a shot like that from Amir Khan. But now he's really going to town. Blistering hand speed there from Khan.
Dib just can't live with it. Gum shield is out. They both forgot their gum shields. It's taking too long, this. Taking way too long. Gives him a bit of time to recover from that blistering burst from Khan at the start of the round. Chopping shots there from Khan. Dib, of course, has got no answer here, Richie.
Just held his feet a second too long there, Dib, in the centre of the ring. Just allows Khan just to tee off with those fast combinations. The movement in the opening round seemed to serve him well on the outside. Billy Dib, he was staying out of trouble. He wasn't coming back with much though, Dave. That's the problem. You can't just avoid the punches. You have to score also to win a contest. But on the outside there, then he's a little bit more difficult to hit. But if he holds his feet, that's when Khan really lets the hands go.
Leg stiff in there with a left hook from Khan. For all his skill, and there's plenty of it from Billy Dib over the years, he just can't live with the size and the hand speed here of Khan. Again, he misses wildly with that left hook, and this time Khan didn't really punish him.
He's too far out again. He's missed the target. He's got away with that there, Billy Dib. Started the attack too far out, misses the target, falls in. You cannot afford to make them mistakes against a boxer as quick as Amir Khan.
Dib launches a rare attack, but straight away Khan responded with that left uppercut. Crowd want Khan to go for the finish here.
Oh, that was a good shot. Left up to the body there.
I think Dib's still feeling that. Fighting man, of course, he was calling Khan in there.
He's a former world champion, there's no question in his heart and his bottle. Plenty of that. But what is surprising here, he's been the lighter man most of his career, but his feet aren't that quick. You'd expect, with him being naturally the smaller man, he would have quick feet that could take him in and out of range. But if you look at Khan's hand speed and his feet are quicker than his opponent.
Still, Billy Dibb has got into round 4 at least.
Very fast hands from Amir Khan. The left hook finishing that combination that hit the target. Long hook there, and also the shorter hook on the inside, just to finish off the combination. There's that left hook to the body we spoke about. And we'll start taking the toll of a few of them land.
What they're making of it. Hard to tell, really. There's been some career for Amir Khan. Does it have an exciting, explosive final chapter? Potentially against Manny Pacquiao. Oh, it's a doubling up of the left hook there from Khan. Look to the body again there, trying to slow down Billy Dibb.
Yeah, big shots there from Khan. There's a look about Khan now, isn't there? The confidence, and I think he's felt the power of Dibb. And he's not as cautious now, Khan. Not that he was cautious at the start, but if you look, watching the way he's boxing, the way his feet have slowed a little bit now, Dave, and he's coming forward, and I think he fancies taking Billy Dibb on a little bit.
Straight right hand there.
Yeah, a sign of confidence, that is.
Goes to the body again, and Dibb has no response, and in comes the towel. They've seen enough in the Billy Dibb corner, and they've called it off, and Amir Khan has the win in the 4th round. And he'll feel that lays to rest the ghost of what happened against Terence Crawford. And he'll feel that it sets him on the path towards what will be his final boxing story. Did Khan do all that was required, Richie?
I think so. I think that was a terrific finish. Very fast hands. The power was there. You know, and fair play to Billy Dibb's corner, throwing in the towel. They knew their man was outgunned in every department here. Let's have a look. Big right hook to the body, big left hook, and the shots that finish him off. Well, the towel comes in, there were hurtful punches downstairs, very quick hands indeed. That's a terrific right hand that sends Dibb back to the ropes. Then he switches the attack here, goes downstairs, right up there, left hook coming in, big shots. He's hurt, and Dibb's corner throwing the towel, and rightly so. He's just been outgunned, the kid has. But yes, answering your question, Dave, fast hands, power. Yeah, he's back to what we expect from Amir Khan.
Do you think that he still has enough to justify Pacquiao fight, for example?
Well, that's a totally different level there. I mean, because there's not a lot coming back at Amir Khan tonight. He's looked great. He's dished it out, but he hasn't actually received any. So you can't put him in the Manny Pacquiao bracket just yet. But listen, he's heading back in the right direction. He's got the devastating win that he needed and he wanted.
You know I wasn't putting him in the Pacquiao bracket because of that performance, but I'm asking as a general question, is there still enough left to justify thinking about that?
Well, yes, I would hope so, but we can't judge it tonight because there wasn't too much coming back. What we can say, he's looked good, he's got the finish and the win that he needed. He looked very quick indeed, and his power was there. But let's face it, nothing came back the other way. But for me, yeah, he's ticked a few boxes again tonight, Amir Khan. Manny Pacquiao, it's a different kind of fish.
Manny Pacquiao fighting Keith Thurman next week. The result of that will, I think, mean a lot to Khan, as he's pointed out this week. But is it just talk? We'll find out over coming months. I think, in all truth, he'll do well to move on from tonight. A match that was much criticised. Billy Dibb has certainly earned his money. He's come and smiled and charmed everyone and done what he could.
Yeah, and it's probably a step too far, isn't it, Dave? This is similar to Amir Khan when he stepped up against Canelo. Billy Dib here, thinking, you know, I'll catch him with the one shot. He couldn't do it, and he's been outgunned, and he soon realised that he's in too deep here. And let's face it, I think Amir Khan was in too deep against Canelo, and it's a similar situation. But the corner did the right thing there. Throw the towel in, protect the kid, because you're going to get him a real good hiding, and he hasn't had that tonight, Billy Dib. He's got caught with some big shots, but the corner did their job well.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Super Boxing League ring.
So here's just the confirmation.
1 minute and 6 seconds. Into round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout. And now, the WBC International Welterweight Champion of the world, Amir Khan!
So there you have it. That